What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Other Side of the Game. I got my man, my homie in here. He's a bucket out here. Like, shoot, everybody be talking about him. They be like, they always ask me about Caroline, Caroline this, Caroline that. So, yeah, man, I'm happy to have him with me. My man Jordan Caroline in here today, man.
Now the party didn't start till I walked in, and I probably won't leave until the thing ends. But in the meantime and in between time, if you work your thing, then I work mine. We came here together so we could have fun. Me and you, baby, going one-on-one. Now this is the last chance for us to get off. So either get loose or you ought to get lost. Cause I'm just about ready to do my thing. Cause I'm a stone cold New York rap machine. I'ma give you what I got, and baby, that's plenty. And never has one man rock so many. I'ma make you wet and make you sweat, just to see how funky you can get. Now when I'm on the mic, I do serve well, and I go by the name of the rapper John Lil. Now sit back, relax, put on your headgear. You ready for a trip through the atmosphere? Gonna take you for a ride through the twilight zone. I don't need a spaceship or just a microphone. So hold on tight with all your mic, cause I'll be rocking like this for the rest of the night. It's John Lil, yo, your master rapper. And when I'm on the mic, it's a sheer disaster. Plus MCs crumble when we rumble. Some think I'm soft just because I'm humble. So all you MCs, I hope you're real good listeners. Cause in this battle, I'm taking no prisoners. I'm slaying MCs right on the spot. Cause I'm the master of the rap, the doctor of the rock, the jack of all trades, the master of one. And the thing I master is called having fun. We got 3 minutes.
Welcome, man. I'm happy to have
you. Appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
Man, nah, what's crazy though is no, as soon as I got here, bro, like soon as I left Kobe and got to this team, the first thing they was asking me, like, how can we stop Jordan? Like, how do we guard him? Is he gonna play? like, man, like I'm not about to give you a scouting report, you know. Lace him up and try your best.
No, it's gonna be a good one. We see y'all again. I think what is it, in the March we play y'all again?
Yeah. It's a Wednesday game, March 20 something. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. Last time they came, but them boys.
No, but you was cooking though. Yeah, what, 16 and 15, something like that?
Oh yeah, something like that. They went to work on us though. Man, I was like, damn, y'all gonna do me like that? Like, I could at least, made it a little close.
No, I feel that.
Nah, this your first year in Japan though. How you like it though, man?
I like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's my first year. It's obviously completely different world than Europe. But I like the game a lot because the game reminds me a lot of like the American style. More fast paced, kind of just go at it. Really, I mean, so in terms of adapting, I feel like I've been adapting pretty well, and I really enjoy playing out here.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, I've been out here for a minute. It's like the style is good. It's especially for like if you want to have a prolonged career, you can play for a while.
Right.
And like the business side of it is great, like
Oh,
for us,
without a doubt.
yeah, for us, like people don't really talk about it that much. They kind of like downplay. They don't really downplay the business, but it's not as important. It's no, they pretty much just focus on basketball itself. But I mean, we still got families to take care of after this. So
No, for sure.
business is important, and out
Yeah.
here, business is like, that's everything.
Yeah, like out here, like money's always on time. Don't ever have to worry about that. And that's the biggest thing in Europe because you could go like in Europe. I went months without getting a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in Europe it can get dicey. So out here it's like you're in a good headspace. At the end of the day, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get paid to do what you love.
That's crazy, bro. How does it feel going months? Like, what is your mindset like?
Man, because so I knew in my contract I had like certain stuff in it, so I knew I was gonna get my money either way, like from the league or from FIBA itself. So I mean, I wasn't worried, but at the same time, you like, man, why am I doing this? Because like they're not paying me. Like I'm going 3 months without a paycheck. It's you're gonna get it, but it's just the fact that like you got to show up, still be professional, even though that team not being professional with you and just doing everything they said they wouldn't do, basically, just completely going against the grain, against the contract. But you still have to have the mindset like I can't do anything crazy because if I do, then they got an excuse like, oh, why this is why we didn't pay him. So it's like you just got to keep being professional through it all.
That's crazy, man. Sheesh. You a strong brother to
Man. Man, I just looked at it like, okay, when I get on this in like a one payment, it's just gonna be like a bonus for me. So that's how I looked at it like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
smart. That's smart, man. How did you like playing in Europe though? Like I've never played there, so I hear like different besides like the money part, the issues like that. How was like the living out there and like the competition, the competitive level?
Right. Okay. So I played in Europe. I played Spain, Italy, and when I was in Italy, I was on a Euro Cup team too. And Euro Cup was live because like it's like what I'm saying. This dog, like it's people
Oh
can really go get it from
yeah.
from wherever. It's like you can be playing a team from Slovenia, but it's buckets on that team. It's some dudes that you never gonna hear of, but they can really get it. Like so, it was fun. I love playing in Euro Cup because the competition level was great. Fans is great. It reminds you of like a college atmosphere. It was like that. So that I loved. It was a lot of fun. The business side is the part it gets sticky, but like playing wise, it can be fun. It's just so much like college is just you got to find the club that likes you and that
Yeah,
like wants you to be you. Because if not, you can get in a situation where they're like, oh well, we you know what I'm saying, we don't really want you doing all this and that, and they'll try to put you in a box or just try to have you do something you're not comfortable with. So I mean, Europe is it just reminds me so much of like the college game in the sense and just the college style, but and at the same time, each country is different. Like Italy was a lot more, I would say, a lot more fast paced than Spain, but at the same time, it was like you had the teams in Italy that were very like we're gonna run our sets no matter what. But Spain is just such a technical league. It's like nobody is playing more than 24 minutes in Spain. It don't matter who you are. Like the max somebody gonna play is 24, and you're gonna have a whole lineup come in and be 5 in, 5 out, and it's just, so it's kind of hard to get a rhythm. It's just you really got to know like okay, if I'm gonna get these 10 shots, I got to go 6 or 10, or I got to go 5 or 10.
that's
Like it just
that's
yeah.
tough, man. Like,
Yeah, it's just it's a very mental game. It's like you really got to know like okay, I know I can get this shot here, and if I get it, I got to take it. And if not, I got to move it and try to cut through. And you just gotta. It's so it becomes the game becomes a lot more mental. For example, in Spain, like I was playing in Champions League. I think I was playing 15 minutes a game, but I was averaging 10 points. And just in my head, I was like, I know I got to get two just sprint outs, like just gassers, and leak out and try to get a layup. And just that's how I would try to train myself to like, okay, if I do this, this, and that, and I do what I need to, I can get 10 and make it look good in these minutes.
yeah, that's a good way to break it down. Break the game
Yeah,
down into little segments and make it easier for you, especially mentally. And
yeah.
that's pretty cool. Somebody told me that a while ago. They was like, I mean, if you want to try to score 20 points a game, they was like, if you break it down to each quarter where you focus on just getting 5 points a quarter, then it'll be much easier to obtain than rather, just like, I'm just go out here and get 20
Oh,
off.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, 20 is 20.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, so that's the thing. Like, it's a lot easier to compartmentalize, but at the same time, if you can go get it, hey, go get it. It just because that's how I try to do it out here too. Is like, okay, let me try to get 6 points a quarter, but it doesn't always happen that way. But so I
Right.
just like when I get in that rhythm, I was like, okay, I just got to keep going while I'm in this rhythm.
Yeah, no, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So how was it like I know after you played in Europe you went to Australia, right?
yeah. I was in Australia.
Was it the same or like was your minutes was it more? Was you playing more minutes out there?
Australia, it depends on the team. Like Australia, it can be you can be a guy playing 30 or you can be a guy playing 18. It just really depends on the team.
Ah, okay.
Mine was I was playing about 20 until I got hurt. And then I just ended up leaving because it was a short season. So I got cut and then I went to Spain actually. I went back to Europe. So I mean Australia I love playing like just style wise, living wise, it's great. Probably places I've lived is probably my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of like it was if you felt so just at home and at ease. Only thing is
Yeah.
it's so far from everything. But like
Yeah,
outside of
no,
that,
that's
it's
true.
great.
That's true. I haven't been to Australia, but I was in New Zealand, and New Zealand was love, man. It was a
Yeah.
nice country, man. I really loved it. I plan on going back there one day. It was smooth.
No, for sure.
And
Yeah.
like you say, I know some guys out there, man. They can go, man. I had a teammate, dude named Daniel Johnson.
Mm.
He played for the what's the name of the? Is it like the 87ers or 80
Oh,
something?
Adelaide. 89ers, I think. For
89ers.
Adelaide.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Adelaide.
He
Yeah,
was on that team when they played. they played the Suns, I think, in the
Okay.
preseason, and they smacked
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was a bucket though. He's a big man. He was smooth.
Yeah. Now he can go anytime. He can play.
Yeah. So I know that was a big like transition though, coming from like playing like 20 some minutes on an average, coming to Japan where you was playing when it was just me and you on the court,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, like 35 to 40.
Yeah.
Like
Nah.
I know that was a big transition right there.
Yeah. It's a big adjustment, and the biggest thing is you don't realize playing 30 minutes a night just how in shape you have to be in to just maintain the level you want to play at.
Yeah.
Because you can be out there for 30 minutes, 35 minutes, but if you did after 28, them 7 minutes, you know what I'm saying,
You
you're not doing nothing but
unproductive.
hurt yourself. You're unproductive just out there just doing wind sprints. Like, man, it can get rough. If you ain't in
No.
shape, it can get rough quick.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And you got them back to back. So I know you had to be like
Yeah.
you had to be in even better shape than you was. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. The back to backs is different because even then, it's such the second game, as you know, because you've been here so many years. It's such a mental aspect. It's like you
yeah.
got to just tell yourself, like, all right, you got to get through it because you might be banged up from the first game. Like, yo, you got to find a way to play these next 40 minutes.
You gonna be hurting. Like you're
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
hurting no
oh
matter
yeah,
what. Your body
without a
gonna
doubt.
be, yeah. If you're not,
Yeah,
then you ain't play for real.
exactly. No, so you just that's different. I haven't played back to backs. Honestly, I don't think since AAU. You know, so like it was like such a like I had to get back in that mode. It's been so long. I was like, man, I forgot it's different.
Yeah, it's tough because the time frame is not even a full 24 hours. So like
Exactly. Yeah, it's
turnaround
less,
is
and then
crazy.
especially if you play like one of the Friday, Saturday games, because you might have that 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock game, and then turn back around at 2, 3 the
That's
next
what we
day.
that's what we got this weekend. Tomorrow,
Oh, that,
actually.
oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. All right, oh, that's gonna
We
hurt.
play at 7 tomorrow and then 2 on Saturday.
Yep. See, there you go. Double header. That's all I call it. It's just a double header,
Oh,
basically.
it's crazy. Man. But shoot, since you've been here though, like one of the imports there have been hurt. So yeah, you've been averaging like 35 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I don't think how many games we played when we was all three of us? 3, 4, maybe.
Yeah, like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't a lot
yeah,
though. It
yeah.
was
It wasn't
not
a
a
lot.
lot.
So like I'm trying to think. I'm like, because I don't even know if we got through a whole month with all three of us being.
Nah, we
Yeah,
definitely didn't. We
yeah, we is.
definitely didn't. That's crazy, man. Shoot.
Yeah.
But nah, you killing though, man. You top 5 in scoring. I'm sure like if you wasn't hurt, you'd probably still be leading the league,
Mm.
but yeah, you doing your thing. I'm talking about everybody is petrified of you. I'm
I'm
telling
trying to just trying to have fun doing it.
Yeah, nah, it's I mean, nah, you doing your thing though, man. I'm sure like next season, everybody's gonna be on your line, trying to get
Mm,
you, especially like the like your style of play. Like you a big guard out here, and it's just pretty
mm,
much like you a mismatch for any team because like you got the size where you can guard like the 4 or 5, but they have to guard you as well, and then it's
yeah.
man, they ain't trying to keep up with you.
Yeah, that's one of the blessings and one of the things that like had me super intrigued about coming to Japan in the first place, just because one, like as you know, like it's a market everybody wants to get into. But
Hmm.
two, just the way they're like, oh, you'll be a big guard. There's no other like really big guards because 90 guards that can guard the bigs too. So I was like, in my head, automatically I'm thinking offense. I'm like, oh, that's great. Cause I'm like, they gotta guard me. So
Yep.
that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's one of the things I couldn't wait to get here. I can't lie.
Man, I remember that. I remember like one of the first practices when I first got there, and I had guarded you in like that transition drill, and I'm like, he bringing the ball up the court. I'm about to jump at him and like fake at the ball and see what he gonna do. And you hit me with like and then just went, and I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be tough. Cause like out here, like the big dudes, like I would say, like I'm probably one of the fastest big dudes out here that's gonna actually
Oh,
play
for
and
sure,
actually
for
play
sure.
like legit defense. Like I
Yeah,
didn't
mobile.
like smaller guys for the whole game, but like when you hit me with that move, and then after the play, that next play, like when the play was over, I was
Mm.
like, oh yeah, you gonna eat out here like this. It's super easy. Cause ain't nobody else gonna like they're not trying to stay in front of you like that. And then when you go downhill, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's man, yeah, no, it's gonna be big out here for you. But before your professional career started, you was in Nevada, right? You went.
yeah,
How was it out
yeah.
there?
Man, it was great. It was great. It was a great experience. So being in Nevada, I finished. I was 2,000 points and 1,000 plus rebounds. So I mean, I had a great college career overall. We won the Mountain West 3 times throughout my 4 years. So I went to tournament
Man,
3 times and Sweet 16. So I mean, like college wise, I had everything I could ask for. So it was amazing being in college. Great teammates, great school. I can't. It was crazy. If you seen Blue Mountain State,
yeah, yeah, oh, that's my.
yeah, Nevada. that's that's how it's like, but it's a good experience. That's what I'm saying. It's a great experience.
Ooh, that sounds like a great experience. If y'all ain't seen
Yeah.
Blue Mountain State, go watch it. No, that's crazy. I figured like just mentioning like you went to school in Nevada, like okay, like I know that was like tough to stay focused, but y'all went to the tournament 3 times. Sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So yeah,
big right there.
it's my senior year. We were fifth all the way into like the last 3 weeks, and kind of self-destructed as a team. But all my years is great. It's like college wise, I can't be like, oh man, I wish I would have done that because for what it was worth, especially coming out of high school, I wasn't a big time recruit. So just having all that experience, like that was everything I wanted out of college. So it was perfect.
Yeah, no, I hear that. That's crazy, man. I've actually never been to the tournament. The only tournament uh Marshall made it to was the we went to the NIT. And
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, even though we got robbed and ended up having to
Mm,
go there, like I can like when we got there, we ain't really want to be there and we got smacked
yeah.
first game.
No, I feel that. Y'all had I remember one year y'all had a whip though. Y'all had a good team. You had a
Yeah,
solid team.
that was the year we were supposed to go to the tournament.
Yeah,
That was the year, like when I was
yeah.
there, and
Would
we
y'all
had
finish? Y'all finish the second and third
yeah
in conference?
we finished second, and we
Yeah.
had to play Memphis at Memphis for the conference championship.
Oh, that's
Like,
not
come
shit.
on now,
Yeah, come on
we
now.
all know
That's
it's
not.
supposed to be at a neutral site.
Yeah, ain't no neutral site. It's a
Man,
home
oh man,
game.
we get in, we walk out there, bro. They turn on the lights. All you see is blue all over the farm.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
see a
tough.
little spot of green like here and
Yeah,
there. Like,
yeah, that's tough to
yeah,
win. That I can't lie.
nah, but that's crazy though, man. The tournament, 3 times in a row. Sheesh. I know them
Yeah.
gifts was lovely.
Oh, it was great. It was great. Every episode, it was great. I remember my year we went to Sweet 16. We had the PE Kyries. We got it was like some type of speaker. There's a speaker or something else you got to choose for. I got this waterproof speaker, and then it was like a $300 gift card to Best Buy. In college, $300. That's like 3 bands in my head.
I'm
I'm like,
trying
oh, I'm gonna go
to.
crazy. Like, yo. I went in there. I was like, yo, let me get everything. I was like, I bought one of the PlayStation cards. I went and bought a bunch of games for the PS4.
Oh
That
yeah,
was it.
the Best Buy card. That's love right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Who was one of like who was the best team y'all had to match up against in the tourney?
Best. Honestly, my sophomore year when we played Iowa State, it was loaded. It was Monte Morris, Matt Thomas, Deontay Burton, um, Abdel Nader. Who else? It was a loaded team.
Hmm.
um, they had a couple other people I think that were league on that team. So I would say they was a good team too. And then my junior year, we beat Cincinnati, who had Gary Clark. He was in the league for a minute, and they were number 2 in the country. It wasn't like they had Troy Calpain and Jacob Evans, so they had a really good team too. So I
Hmm.
would say one of those two was probably the toughest teams.
Yeah, okay. We played Cincinnati, I think like once or twice when I was there.
Mm.
I remember when they had you probably don't remember the big dude, Yancey Gates.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about
Man,
Swole.
man.
Yeah,
Yancey was a big grizzly bear.
man. I remember him just off of the Xavier Cincy game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they was tough. They had some guys, man. That's crazy though. I always wanted to play in a tournament just for like that experience. Like you see it on TV, just stepping on that floor. Like
Oh, it's crazy. Just like the atmosphere is next level, especially when you win a couple games and then everybody like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Like, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, oh. Like even we should have honestly, my junior year, we should have went to the Final Four. That's the one thing I'll say that still is like it's like the woulda, coulda, shoulda. We lost by 1 to Loyola when they had that miracle one. Lost by 1. We was up 10 at the halftime. We all like, I'm trying to tell the team, I'm like, yo, chill out. We got the second half. Everybody, no, we good. This and that. Man, me and Caleb come out right there at the gate, get in foul trouble. I look at him. I'm like, oh, it's gonna get rough. We didn't
Oh,
score for like the next 10 minutes. End up being down by 5 with like 2 minutes
man.
left. Sick.
Oh, I know that hurt right there.
Man, what hurt?
Jeez, y'all was right there though.
Yeah,
Dang.
and then because the Elite Eight game was Kansas State, but I think 4 out of 5 starters for Kansas State had all gotten hurt.
Oh, so that yeah,
So
if y'all would have messed up with them, yeah.
yeah, like Loyola went to the Final Four and they beat Kansas State. If I'm not mistaken, I think Kansas State didn't score more than 50 points.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it was like whoever won this game had a Final Four ticket. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
Dang.
yeah, sick. Still to this day, I'll say that's the one thing. Like, man, I wish we would have got.
Man, that's crazy. But I mean, shoot, you've been there, you knew what it was like, and I'm sure like actually being on that stage helped you get to the even bigger stage. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
after college, like I'm sure you tried to go the NBA route. I know you played for South Bay, the
Right.
Lakers. How was that?
It was so after college, I signed with LA. I signed with the Lakers, but I broke my foot, and then they had me rehab with South Bay, and it was dope because Kobe Carl, who the my senior year was the first year they did the G League Combine, and he
Mhm.
was my coach, and I was killing. Like I was the only one at the top 10. No, me and Miles Power were the only two at the top 10 performers that didn't get advanced to the NBA Combine, which is it is what it is. You know, it's politics. So I wasn't like tripping, but at that point, I had never like I only had one coach. I was like, okay, he said the stuff. He told me like the stuff and it was true. Like he wasn't just like just saying it just to say it. And Kobe Carl was my coach at the time, and he was like, "I'm gonna see you again." He's like, "I'm gonna make sure we keep in touch." So I'm like, all right. I'm not thinking of that. I'm like, okay, cool. It's just because I was playing well. He just saying that because he just trying to make me feel good.
Yeah.
So as soon as the draft ends, I don't get drafted. He calls me, like he calls my agent and says he wants me for summer league. I'm like, oh, he really meant that. So like the whole way he was just supportive and like helping me grow, and he always believed in me. Because like when I got hurt, when I broke my foot, in my head I was super depressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm when I'm drafted, I'm at the stage I want to be. I'm with the Lakers. I got signed. I'm thinking like, oh, as soon as I make a new training camp, I'm good to go. I'm like, hey, we big money. I'm saying, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. But so then I break my foot, and I'm with South Bay, and he just still just giving me like mental tests and keeping me like into it, and just like, yo, when you're on the bench, look at this, look at that. Like you can't play right now, but read the game, be cerebral, work on your IQ. Just it's not over. Like you still can be what you want to be, where you want to be, and you still can improve your basketball games. Like so, and that was one of the biggest things for me. So like that South Bay experience, that whole coaching staff was probably my favorite coaching staff I ever had because they were all supportive and all were like trying to just help me get better. Like it was times like because after I got back, I was healthy for I think literally 10 days. I tore my other groin, was out.
Damn.
Yeah. So then, but even then they still like, oh, we want you to come back. And like, the G League, the contract's not guaranteed. So I'm
And they
saying like
cutthroat.
it cutthroat. But they still did, you know what I'm saying? They still got me on the roster, whatever, just taking up a spot basically because I can't
Yeah.
play. And it's like, even I remember one time I was just so over it. I'm just sitting there like depressed. I'm like, man, and like I was supposed to bring my shoes on the road because I was supposed to do like rehab, but I didn't bring my shoes because like shit. Yeah, it don't even matter. I'm not gonna play. Like I'm
Yeah.
like in my head, I'm like I'm done. And then like Coach Kobe, he's like, come on. He's like, why don't you bring your shoes? I'm like, da da da. And he still was like have this belief in me, and that's what really when I was like, oh wow, like they really rock with me. So I was like,
Yeah.
I can't be sitting here and just be like all mopey. I gotta shape up basically. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I
Nah.
always got love for the South Bay. So it was a great experience.
Ah, no, that's tough, man. Shout out to him, man, for keeping your mind sharp and
Oh yeah, without a
keeping
doubt.
that faith in you, because it's easy to lose faith when you hurt, man.
Man,
It's easy to
easy.
go down that roller coaster when you hurt.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. And then like the thing is too, he would just try to improve you as a person too. He'd be like, okay, what do you like to do off the court? And at this time, I'm like, I'm just hoop, hoop, hoop. You feel me? Because I'm young.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like to do stuff. I'm like, I'm just straight hoops. And he was like, yeah, but like, you got to have something that like balances it. And that's crazy. Like to that time, it seemed like something so simple, but I had never thought of nothing like that. I was like, I had never had nothing to think of like, oh, what balances me when basketball's not going well or something like that. So there's always shout out to Kobe, to Kobe, to my guy.
Yeah, nah, shit. Big shout out to him, man. We need
Yeah.
more coaches like that because,
No, without a doubt.
yeah, no, when I was in the G League, I remember in Sioux Falls, like I want to say the second month we was playing, it wasn't Iowa, Erie Bayhawks. We was playing Erie Bay,
Oh, okay.
and I had put on them stinking ass James Hardens, bro.
Mm,
Joints on. I went up for a rebound, came down somebody's foot, almost broke mine, bro. It hurt so bad. I just threw the ball. Like I had the rebound,
right,
and I just threw the ball. I ain't care
right.
what happened to it. Man, I messed up my ankle. I was out for like a month and a half. And mind you, I'm already only playing like 15 minutes because you know how they
Right.
people that they bring in.
Yeah.
But I mean, they kept me on the team though. Like I was already like you was like in my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm done. They about to send me home, whatever,
Yeah.
But no, they kept rocking with me. Coach was like, no, you good. Just do your rehab and all that. We want you to come back strong, and like you say, just stay focused and watch the games and learn. And I was like, okay, like they kind of they rock with me because I seen
Yeah.
cut somebody while I was there,
Oh,
like one or two
the
people
G is
already.
so cutthroat, so cutthroat. Because I remember, so like even right when I came back. So I had a minute restriction. I was because I'm coming off a broken foot, just had surgery. So I was
Mhm.
playing. My minute restriction was 20 minutes, and I was playing that, maxing out at that, and then we were splitting. Like it was like Pierre Jackson, guys like that. We all sharing minutes with. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's when I knew they rocked me out the gate. And it's like guys, I seen that great players were hooping, got cut just cause in the G, and I'm like, that's the first time I was like, oh, it's cutthroat. I didn't realize how it was, obviously, until I got there. I'm like, if they
Yeah,
keep you, that means they really like you. So
yeah,
that's right there. It says a lot,
that's a fact. You hear the stories about like how
man.
people do it, but you don't know until you get there.
Exactly. You see,
It's
man.
it's tough because you can be hooping. I'm talking about you can be going crazy, and as soon as that team from somebody from the league sends somebody down,
Oh yeah,
minutes is going, everything just shift back.
yeah, right, exactly. And it's just they're gonna be like, hey, this is it's the business of it. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just is what it is.
That's kind of where I actually learned like the business. That's why I really got into like the business side of basketball was from like playing there. And it's like, I mean, you like there, you can't take nothing personal.
No,
You can't
no,
take it
because
personal
it's yeah,
because
not at all.
yeah,
Because it's not like the coach might want to play you, but and it's just like the GM is like, nah, we can't. So it's like it's not even really up to the coach. Have to the majority of the time it's not the coach's decision who's playing in the G.
yeah, that is true. That's what the coach used to tell me all the time. Yeah, no, he used to, man. I had my little episodes where, like, I'll check out, because I ain't playing, but I know, like,
Right.
I can go. Like, I'm in practice, I'm doing this, doing that. Like, but, me and the coach used to talk, and he'd be like, yeah, I want to play you, but it's not my call, like you said, like, so
Yeah,
that's just business, and
yeah.
you just got to stay locked in, stay focused, and stay ready for your
No, without a
chance because
doubt. With a
you never know when something's gonna happen and somebody they gonna
man,
call your number.
right? Because it's like whoever might be playing in front of you might get called up, and they're like, "Oh, we need you to play." You got a good week of games. All of a sudden, you on a 10-day somewhere now. It changes that quick in the G2. It's just crazy to see like how it can happen like that.
That is a fact. So all the young fellas
Yeah.
that's listening, when you there, you gotta stay locked in because I'm talking
Stay
about
locked in.
it. 1 week can change your life.
Man, what can it ever? And that's the thing too. It's like you gotta stay so locked in because you could be sitting there just killing whoever in front of you, just dogging him
Hmm.
and not play that next game. And it's like that's not on you. And you got and the biggest thing is like, especially for like the youth, they gotta realize it's like they can't take like you said, they can't take it personal. It's just it's part of the business. But you can't let off the pedal at the same time. Like you gotta stay on the gas. You gotta keep just being ready. Cause when you get that number called and you don't ever know what's gonna happen, you play well. It's you in a different, you know what I'm saying? It's a different conversation now.
Yeah, no, that's a fact though.
Not all heroes wear capes. Not all kings and queens wear a crown. Many greats remain uncrowned.
Boy, you said something right there. That's a fact though. Nah, because it's easy. I'm talking about in the G League, it's easy to like get messed up mentally because you're not playing. Especially when you know you a dog, like you can go. It's easy
Exactly.
to be like, oh man, they ain't rocking with me. Like I don't even want to be here no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah, but I'm glad you stayed with it, man. How was it like when you was with the Lakers, like you in the facilities and all this, and like you rubbing shoulders with these dogs?
Yeah, man, it was crazy. So like the one person I was like I had talked to a decent amount when I was with Lakers was Avery Bradley, just because he was like just chill, him and Quinn Cook. So it was like it was easy to talk to him because like they was just you know what I'm saying. I guess lower profile. I mean, we talking about Avery Bradley, he's still all NBA, all defense, but
Yeah,
it's
of
like
course.
it's just like it's Dwight, it's AD, it's Bron. You know what I'm saying? It's Rondo. In my head, I don't even know how. Like I'm like I don't even know how to come up to him to even say nothing. Like we bumping shoulders. I'm like, bro, I remember playing with y'all in the game 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sitting here. I'm like, it's like I always dreamed of being in the league, but then like when you're there, it's like, especially being young, and it's like I never was coming out of high school. I never was a highly touted recruit, so it was like I did the unthinkable in a sense. So it's like, oh wow, I'm here. I was like, I didn't like. I wish I would have went back and talked to them more, but I was like, just so like, man, I don't know what to say, and I don't want to say. You know what I'm saying, like, I don't know what to say, so I'm gonna just chill. So it was like that, like I would talk to him, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, I wait till they said something to me, type of thing, instead of like me going out my way.
Man, that's crazy. I know that's like an unbelievable, undescribable experience. Like, bro,
Yeah, no, it's
you was in
crazy.
there with that's when it was like all the heavy hitters was there.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody, Boogie Cousins. That's what I'm saying. He on a minimum. He a
Mhm.
5-time All Star. I'm like, hey, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
man,
crazy. I know the
hey,
practices was like, woo.
crazy. It was
Yeah,
crazy. It was just like it was intense because you just seen it was so much talent, and it was like I seen Brian. I'm like, okay, so this is what that looks like. I'm right because you know what I'm saying. I'm coming out of college. I'm thinking I'm super nice. I'm coming up average 20. I'm like, man, I could go. I see this. I said, oh, it's levels. I said, okay, it's levels. Let me chill out. Like it's levels. Like I'm a bucket, but it's levels. Hey, hold on. Like, hey, I'm all right. It was like I can't lie. It was the first time in my life. Like I'm like, you know what? If I play 5 minutes, I'm cool. Like it's the first time. Like you know what? If I can get 5 minutes, I'm not tripping. I get it. Do what you gotta do, coach. I'm here if you need me. It was like one of those. I'm like, hey man,
facts though.
that's
Facts.
what I'm saying.
Hey,
Like yo,
let's go, fellas.
say hey, you saying like hey, camaraderie guy right now. Like hey, I'm gonna figure it out. But like y'all
Good
got it
shit,
right now.
bro.
You're right.
I feel you. That's funny as shit though. No, I feel you though. That's man. How was it like, man? Like I know walking like the first time you seen Braun, like he dapped you up and all this. Like I know you was like, man, that's
No,
LeBron.
without a doubt. Because it's like I never have been starstruck by anybody, but then it's like this is Bron, and I'm like, this is Bron. Like I'm like oh, like I remember he came over to the sidelines, and this is like when I was in my when I had just no right before I got my surgery, so I'm in a boot, and he was like, "Was that a bad pass?" Mind you, it was a terrible pass. It damn near hit the top of the backboard. I'm like, nah, I mean he could have got it. Like I'm just sitting there I'm like, this is Bron. Like I don't know what to tell him. Like pass was horrible. But I'm like, I've been here 2 months. I'm trying to be in the good grace right now. So I'm like, ah,
Facts. Man, that's crazy. No, I know like most basketball players like will be starstruck when you see like Braun and or like somebody that you really, really idolize. Cause I remember the first time I met Kobe and like when I say the like the environment, like the aura of the building changed when Kobe walked. And even when he entered the gym before
right.
like he even stepped on the court, they was like, oh, Kobe just arrived. Like you can feel like the difference when he get
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah. It command a presence. It's different.
Yeah. Like, bro, this was preseason. So like Kobe get in there. They say Kobe just get here. And mind you, he showed up like probably about 30 minutes before the game.
Like
He go in there, he change, he come out on the court, and you just like everybody like just look one way, and it's like, oh shit, there you go,
Right.
man. And when I say like, it was just like, oh, what's up, Kobe? Like, I don't even really know what to say. Like, I'm just like this, like, what's up?
Right. Yeah, nah, I
I'm
feel
like a
you. That's
little
how I
kid
feel.
looking at him,
Right. That's what you feel like. It's like
like
I don't know.
this is him. Like, this is him.
Right. Right. No, it's crazy. It's for sure
Oh,
crazy. And that's like the biggest thing is like, even though like I said, I didn't talk to Brown a whole bunch. I was like trying to just watch and see how he carried himself. So I'm like, this one the best to ever do it. Like the least I can do is like just try to see what he's doing and like try to emulate that. Like so I would just like watch how he because one thing I'm gonna say is he definitely worked on his game. Like he would be in there shooting before, and then he really, really worked on his body. That was the thing that impressed me most, just how much he was like in the actual like gym, making sure his body was good.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's what, year 20 for him. So
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy. To everybody that's
yeah.
listening, like if you wanna have longevity in this business, you gotta work on your body just as
Oh,
much as
without a
you
doubt,
work on
got
your
to,
game.
got to. Yeah, you got to, because you know what I'm saying. Like that's what you get paid for. So you got to make sure it's like a vehicle. You got to make sure everything's running right. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you can still go. Because if not, like you can have all the game in the world, but if you out here getting hurt every other minute, then it's like it hurts. It hurts your money, and then it hurts
Yeah.
like just your productivity overall.
Yeah, that's true. If you once you get considered as like an injury prone player, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's difficult.
it's hard
Yeah,
to like sign with teams. Like they just kind of pass on you very quick, and it's
yeah,
kind of
no, without a
sad,
doubt,
but that's just how this business is.
no, without a doubt.
Did you chop it up with Rondo? Like, to me, like when I'm a big fan of Rondo because his
Mm,
IQ, just like LeBron, of course, but like Rondo, his IQ is like amazing. It's only like it's a handful of players that's like you can tell the way when they play the game, like they're light years ahead of the average hooper.
right.
Like Rondo he's seeing a play develop before they even got the ball.
Right now, without a doubt. Now, Rondo, to me, Rondo is one of especially the last 20, 30 years, like definitely one of the highest IQ point guards that's been out there, like for sure, just off IQ and being able to have a feel for the game. I talked to Rondo more so because I think he did something with his wrist that year
Yeah,
or
he hurt his
something.
wrist that year.
Yeah, so he came down and did like some rehab stuff with South Bay. So he was like practicing with us, and this is why I was still hurt. So I was talking to him more then because I was like, first in my head, I'm like, this is like an X-time All-Star, and he coming down to do rehab in the G. I'm like, first off, that shows how much the game means to him, and that this is not beneath him to get to where he wants to be. So that already said a lot about his character right there. But then too, he was like, even when he was down there, he's working on his game, but he trying to coach us up and be like, oh, like you look for this, look for that, and not even like in a looking down with, but like actually like on some like mentoring, like oh you can do this, but look for this too to help you progress your game. So that was big too. I saw from Rondo.
Oh, that's big right there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I've heard he was a good guy, and like to see that, like you said, he's not full of himself or too big to go down and still like help people. So
yeah,
yeah, no, they say everybody that I know that know him, they say he's a solid dude, and I mean, for someone that like you met him personally, like you said the same thing. So big shout out to him, man.
no, for sure.
He was a beast, dude.
Oh, he cold, and he
Bro,
had locks. He had lock up, man.
Bro, Rondo and like man, people don't. He was underrated in Boston just because it was like they had so much, but they don't understand how much he was really doing because it
Oh
got
yeah,
overshadowed by KG and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, of course.
yeah, yeah,
But
and it was early on in his career before he was like established. But now Rondo, yeah, Rondo, because even like it was the Pelicans, he had the game where he only had 2 points, but he had 22 assists or something like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like how you don't score and still really end up with a 40 ball if you think about it.
and this was in like the era where the game was changing, where the point guards was doing a lot of the scoring.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
So
saying.
like
You still get into it.
yeah, and he's still giving out assists. Like that's crazy. That goes to show you, like the traditional point guard is still there.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You can always, you know what I'm saying, you can always make your role work. You know what I'm saying? It might be more difficult, but like if you work on your craft and really master it, you know what I'm saying, you always gonna have a place.
Yeah, that's true. So you say the your coach told you like he was asking you like what you like to do outside of basketball, like to keep you, you know, like locked in as a human.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
what what do you do outside of basketball?
See, I'm really a nerd. I'll be watching mad documentaries. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching mad history documentaries. Like I love documentaries. And I write a lot too. And then like I be making music, but just be like, you know what I'm saying? I just be bored. So I be making music. It's fun. So I do a lot. You know, I be going, I know you go, no, I go on my long walks. So that's what I'm saying. I do that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, I be on my walks. So, you know what I'm saying? I be on my old man walks, but, I don't do a whole much. I just chill, but, like, the stuff I do, I like doing, watch movies and all that type of stuff.
No, you do be walking, but you be walking fast as hell though.
I be moving.
Yeah, that time that Stephanie took me to the grocery store and you had already walked like 30 minutes up the road and was almost back home.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we weren't even in the store that long. It ain't seem like
I
you moving.
be moving. I be moving. I be burning calories. You know what I'm saying?
No, you say you be making music too though?
Yeah, I make music.
I ain't know that. Austin,
Yeah.
you gotta send me some. I
Yeah, I
need to
got
hear
you. I
that.
got you. You feel me? I got you. Don't worry. They say I'm like a Tory Lanez though, without the violence. That's my style. Like you feel me? Versatile. I mix it up though. I got you.
Oh man, no, I gotta hear that though. I gotta hear that. I had a
Nah, I
homie
got
that
you.
when I was in the G League, he rapped and he still raps to this day. He was cold in basketball. I don't know why he stopped, but I mean he focused more on that career and it's paying off. But yeah, I think you probably know a dude named Jabril Trower. Me and Zeke was talking about him. He went
Okay,
to
I heard the
Georgia.
name before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was nice, man. He's from Philly. But he be rapping though, man. That's crazy. I gotta hear some of your stuff. We're gonna put it on the
No, I
show.
got you.
And you
I
be
got
writing
you.
too?
Yeah.
What you be writing?
Honestly, I write everything. Like I write short stories, poetry. It just really depends. Like it's just like whatever on my mind. Like I gotta write something down. I just start writing. It's like
That
one of
makes
those.
sense. I mean, you do music, of course you do like poetry and shit. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
No, I got
Only
you.
thing I knew,
You said what?
no, I say only thing I knew you be going on your walks, and I
Oh
know you
yeah.
be like on the video games, and
Yeah.
yeah, I know you told me about the documentaries, but I didn't know you was writing and making music. That's cool,
Oh
man.
yeah. EP dropping in April. But I got an EP dropping in April. I got you.
Y'all hear that? It's dropping in April.
Yeah.
I got to drop it on the website. We tuning in.
And tap in, tap in.
Nah, that's big though, man. How long you been doing that?
I've been making music like probably since I was like 15, 16. Like, cause me and my boys I grew up with, we all like one boy was nice on the keyboard. He make beats now. So like we'd all just go around and like start freestyling, just you know what I'm saying, just messing around. And then one of my boys, he actually a rapper, but like we all had like kind of like made music and like he's the only one who took it like serious. Like I don't like I'm saying, I just do this because I'm bored and just having fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's tough, man. I'm gonna do a cipher. I'm gonna get all the hoopers, and we're gonna do a cipher.
Oh well, I'm with it. I'm with it. I got 16 bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
All right, nah, it's something that they can rap though, but they can still hoop now.
Yeah, no facts.
Nah, that's tough though, man. I ain't know you be rapping. What's your rap name?
Oh, Neptune, you know that. Late night, you know what I'm saying? This is Neptune. It's
Okay,
called Tune. Yeah,
okay. Oh, that's where the name come from. Okay, okay.
yeah.
Get it? Okay, I got it. I got it. Nah, that's tough, man. Okay, nah, we definitely got to hear something.
No, yeah, I got you.
And with the writing too, that's big, man. You say you be writing short stories. You gonna put out a book or something?
Yeah. See, that's what's funny. So Kobe, when I told Kobe I like to write, and I showed him my writing, he was like, "You need to like just make a poetry book or something." And in my head, I'm like, "I'm not doing that." But it's like the older I get, it's like I actually kind of want to do it now at some point. I don't know when, but like I think I would want to do something like that.
Yeah, no, you should, man. That'll be big for you, man. I
Yeah.
mean, like stuff like that is always. I feel like it's always good to get into. I didn't think when I was like, especially like in college or like when I first started my professional career, like I would be into writing children's books, but once I started, like right in the first one, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. You know, like I
Yeah.
kind of found something I was into outside of basketball. And like you said, it kind of helped you get away from the game mentally, which is
Oh,
what
without
we
a
all
doubt.
need at some point.
1,000%.
Yeah, so I mean that was big for me, and like I'm still doing it. You know, I'm working on my second one, so I think that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, that's dope. You know, I'm probably gonna do it eventually, just because like you said, it's great to have that clear headspace. And then too, I feel like, and you probably felt that, like when you accomplish, it's like, oh wow. Even if it's like doesn't it's not like a world bestseller. You just happy you did it and you accomplished it for yourself.
Exactly,
And I
exactly.
think it'll probably be one of those feelings of whenever I get around to doing it.
That's big. Okay, okay. Outside of basketball, is there any other business that you do?
So I'm trying to get in this summer. I'm trying to start a real estate business of kind of this like fixing up properties and then renting them out. And I'm trying to get into that because I always like love real estate. Like just even then, like when I used to be in high school. I used to be like when I was at Mount Vernon. I'm in, on the iPad looking on Zillow, knowing I can't buy none of these houses. I'm just like looking like it's always been something that like interests me.
Ah, okay. No, that's you smart for that though. I mean, it's like for us, I mean, for yeah, athletes in general, we always got to have a backup plan, and you know, like you say, like stuff like that. Like even though it probably don't make sense when you looking into it as a kid, but like it'll be something that'll that can come about when you older, and now you got the money to buy the things
Yeah,
looking at.
exactly. Because especially with like of housing, it don't matter where you at. Somebody gonna need a place to live. Period.
Always,
That
always.
always you always, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna need shelter at some point. So it's like no matter how crazy the market's getting, this and that, and next is nose or whatever, you got to somebody need a place to sleep at the end of the day.
That's a fact. Your business card is gonna be crazy. A realtor, hooper, a rapper.
You feel me?
Oh,
I do it all. I'm versatile. I do it all, man. Hey,
you
what
want to
you
go on a
need?
walk? I got you. I'm a tour
Exactly.
guide.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, need someone to walk and talk with? I got you. We can do that too. It's whatever.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's tough though, man. How important you think that is though for athletes though, like to have like a business mindset other than just like being a hooper.
I think it's extremely important, just especially off the fact that like you really don't ever know how long your career is going to be. Like obviously, we all want to have a long, healthy career, but you don't know how long it's going to be in all actuality. So you want to definitely have something in play that you can be like, all right, well, if I'm done with basketball, if this doesn't work, I can fall back on that. Or even in the sense that like if I have this business plan in play, basketball, I can be like, maybe I'll take less to be where I want to be at in terms of like location. So it makes everything easier if you have something else. So you don't have to completely rely on one thing. And it's like, I took a job wherever just because I needed to take a job to get paid, but I don't really want to be here. So
Right.
when you have stuff like that you can parlay in the business and you know what I'm saying, have other sources of income, it makes basketball easier. It makes it just overall easier that you have multiple streams of income. So now you got more capital and you can just live an easier life when you're done hooping. Because I think everybody, more so than anything, wants the liberty to have their own time to do with it. So if you can prepare yourself while you playing this for after basketball, then I think it's to me it's the most important thing.
Yeah, no, shit, that's real shit right there.
Yeah.
That you 100% spot on with that, man. Like you say, like we all wanna have a good long career, but anything is liable to happen, like literally anything. So it's always good to have a backup plan. I'm glad you got one, and you already know what you want to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's good to know, man. Like all the youngsters, I hope y'all hear that, man. Have a fucking backup plan, cause
No, without a doubt. Yeah.
yeah,
And know what you do with your money too. Yeah, that's the biggest
exactly.
thing is like know what your money doing because a lot that's the thing too, especially when you're young, you know what I'm saying? You like cause I did this like when I was younger, I'm thinking like, all right, like I'm still young, I guess, but like for my first couple of years, I'm just spend whatever because I'm gonna have a contract next year instead of like thinking like, okay, if I save this, I can do X amount with this 20,000 and make this grow, and then down the road, I'm gonna have 80,000 to spend and do what I want with it. So that's the thing too, is just you know what I'm saying, be cognizant of what you're doing with your money.
Ooh, boy, you in your bag today, boy.
You feel me? Hey, I'm in my Duffy. I'm in that Duffy right now.
Hey, boy, you inside the bag, man. Nah, I
I'm getting
fuck with it.
to it.
No, like the young players coming up, like they need that, and I think a lot of them get lost in like the glamour of social media. Like,
Oh,
you know,
without a doubt.
they get some money and like they just blow it so quick. But I mean, it's kind of like you got both sides. Now they're a little bit more open to see that what your money can do for you if you put it the right way. But then again, it's like you see the glamour, you see all the designer, you see the cars, the jewelry, the women, all that bullshit. And some people get caught up in that and it goes so quick.
Yeah.
I seen the story the other day how a Hooper he went through 100 mil. How? I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna question it, but
It's a lot of. I'm in my head. I'm just trying to like. You could buy a spaceship. I'm like, what you like, man? 100 M is crazy. Nah, but I'm saying like that's the thing too. Is like the biggest thing. You got to be comfortable in yourself, and you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You don't need. You shouldn't have to feel like, oh, I need to go get a Lambo because I need to impress so and so. Like if you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if you want that because you want that, it's different. But if you buying stuff just so people think you live in a certain type of lifestyle or you at this type of status, you already gonna fail because you always gonna be chasing that no matter how much you get. You gonna have to get the next biggest thing because if you're trying to have that, like okay, you got a 2024 Lambo, but what happens in 2030 when that's not like
right.
that's not the freshest car out. You know what I'm saying? Like so you gonna double down get a 2030? All right, then what happens in 2036? So it's just you gotta just be comfortable within yourself. And then like that's what I'm saying, like if you want to get that because that's what you want, that's cool. But if you doing it to impress social media, you already, you know what I'm saying, you're already gonna fail.
Yep. It was over with before it started.
No, without a doubt. Because at some point in time, the money, like not necessarily the money's gonna stop if you set yourself up well, but like all that, like being a professional athlete and all that glamour is gonna stop. So then
Mm.
you're gonna have to keep trying to, you know what I'm saying, to look this and that in the spotlight, and you're just gonna end up wasting more and more money.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true, boy. Yeah. You in your bag. I
You
don't know
feel me?
what's in that water over there, but you in your bag. Boy, yeah. You sound like the financial version of Dr. Umar.
You feel me? I got this from the streams of Mount Fuji. I'm good.
No, that's funny. All right, so we in like the ending portion of the show, man. Since you done gave us so many gems today, I got a few questions I want to ask you.
Mm.
So the first one is a two-part question. All right, so what was your greatest moment thus far in the game, and what was your biggest Shaq in the Food moment in the game?
Like throughout all of my career of
Yeah,
basketball,
yeah, so far, yeah. Like, what was your greatest moment?
I would say my greatest one is my sophomore year in college when I had 45 and we came back down from 27 to win and I had the buzzer beater. That was probably my
Ooh.
greatest moment because they was talking crazy and you know how I get when I get going. So I was talking my head off at that star moment. So I said that was my greatest. And my biggest Shaq in a Fool moment. Let me think. I probably got a couple.
We all do. We
Yeah,
all
I'm
do.
saying. I'm trying to think, man. It's probably honestly one time. This is last year. I just turned and basically handed the ball to the other team for a fast break layup, and I don't even know what. This was like in my head. I don't know why I did it, but like I just turned it like you just like do like a toss back. Look. It was to
Uh-huh.
the other team. It was a pick six. I'm like, that's a bad look. I got subbed out. So it was like, oh, this look crazy.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy. I
yeah.
bet you was like, I don't even know what, like, I
No,
don't
in
even
my head, I was like, I
know
don't know
what,
what I
coach.
did. I don't even know what happened. Go ahead. Like, I wasn't even upset. I got subbed out. Like, I get it because I don't know what I just did either. It's cool. I need a breather because clearly I ain't saying I'm not good up top right
Go ahead and get me out of here.
now.
No, I hear that. I hear that. That happened to everybody, man. At some point, you're gonna have one of them moments.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
What's your what's your favorite team in NBA? Or do you have one? Because I know everybody ain't got one.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess technically the Lakers just off of respect because they gave me a chance. You know what I'm saying? But like growing up, I was a Mavs fan. Like I was a big Mavs fan growing up because of Josh Howard and Dirk.
Josh Howard, man. Oh, okay, okay. Josh Howard be down in He be down in Miami, like at the pro-am and whatnot, man. You got to come out there.
Oh yeah, what's
The
up?
pro-am, he always be out there.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Let me know when when's it start? June, Pro-Am? June, July?
It start I want to say like late June or like the first week of July, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me know. I'll pull up. I'll pull up this summer for sure.
I'll say less. Yeah, I'll definitely
Yeah.
have them throw you on the team out there, man. You'll love it. It's
Yeah.
smooth.
Oh
Who's
yeah, I'm with it then.
who's your all-time favorite player?
All time favorite player. That's tough. All time favorite player. It's crazy. Like I want to say Bron, but it might be Bron, but I'm not gonna say it just because like I'm gonna pick somebody else. All time favorite. Honestly, if it's not Bron, it's gonna be sound crazy, but it's gonna be Andre Karolinko,
Ooh, like that's
AK-47.
one you don't ever hear, but he was
Ever
tough.
here. AK-47 was tough, and I used to mess with him just off like the nickname. I was like AK-47. I was
That's
like,
a
oh, he
smooth
cold.
nickname.
Right? I was like, it's Russian dude. I was like, oh, he cold. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I would say
okay.
AK-47, not Bron.
Okay. No, I can dig that. Actually, we haven't heard that one on the show so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
All right. So if you had to guard one of them, would it'll be AK or
Oh
Braun?
yeah, and I'm saying I'm going AK.
You gonna guard AK?
Yeah, I'm going AK. I'm going AK-47.
You don't want that work with Braun?
I mean, we talking about like 2012 Miami Bron?
I mean, yeah.
Then yeah, I'm going AK-47. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay. Nah. I mean, I would love to guard LeBron, but I don't know. Like, maybe not. Maybe not. Especially
like I
20 LeBron now. Oh yeah, we could definitely check
yeah,
it up.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
2012 Bron, where they said he was running like a 4.3, he was like 280 and
Head at the rim, you know what I'm saying? And still was shooting step backs. He was shooting like 36% there from three.
how? Like how, bro? Like
Yeah, it's
what are
insane.
you? What are you?
Exactly. So I mean like the competitive side, like, yeah, just to see what that looks like. But like you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to win this game is gonna pick AK-47.
Okay. No, I can hear that. All right. We're gonna play like the fast round. It's like 10 questions. It's gonna be quick though. It's gonna be like either or. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, the first one. Flat Earth or round Earth?
Round Earth.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Rush Hour or Friday?
Friday.
Tubi or Netflix?
Tubi. No, Tubi.
What's your favorite show or movie?
All
Oh,
time or
my bad. I asked it wrong. Are you more into a show or a movie?
movie.
Movies. Okay. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Control the weather.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Favorite artist?
The weekend.
The Weeknd. I know you be over there singing.
Oh yeah. You feel me? I'm central, man. You be on my own.
What's one of your favorite pregame songs?
Uh Sound like my mama, Chief Keef.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sosa. Yeah, you can never go wrong with Sosa.
yeah. Chief Sosa always.
Thanks. What's your favorite food?
Catfish.
Catfish. Ooh.
Yeah.
I ain't had catfish in a minute, boy. That thing be hitting.
Man, hitting.
Especially if they know how to cook it. Man,
Woo! Fry hard. Oh yeah.
take me back down memory lane. All right. What's your favorite old school song?
Old school song. That's tough.
Everybody got one, one of them
Oh
old
yeah,
school
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Probably love TKO.
Ooh, I think I better let it go.
Go. You going crazy. I got that on pregame playlist too.
Oh, facts. No, that's a banger right there. That's a banger.
Mm.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory. Ooh, that's tough. Honestly, probably going to Disneyland.
Disneyland. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Disneyland is in California, right? Yeah.
Then Disney World. I always get them confused. I live in
Me
Orlando
too.
and still get them confused. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
This shit 3 hours from me, and I still get it confused.
So I went to high school 20 minutes from. I still don't know which one is which.
Yeah, Disney World that's the one in Orlando. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Disney
so.
World.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite pair of shoes? And I know you got a lot of shoes. I've seen them.
Yeah,
What's your
probably
favorite?
the original KD4 Year of the Dragons I got.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got them on ice.
he got money. All right. If there's one thing that you could talk shit about, what would it be?
Man. See, I talk a lot of shit though.
Nah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. Like on the court or just in general?
We'll say we're gonna say on the court. On the court.
On the court. I'll probably say if I cross somebody, I'll talk shit about that.
Yeah, I seen you cross somebody. I seen how hype you got while you was making the move.
Yeah, I'll be losing my shit when I get
Your eyes got big, like
I be getting too geeked to take the shot. You better chill there.
No, I feel you. All right, hot or cold?
Cold.
Cold. All right, last one. My name is Jordan Caroline, and I'm a fill in the blank.
Bucket.
Hey, I can dig it. I can dig it. All right, man. Shoot. That's all we got, man. I appreciate you for coming on the show. Before you get out of here, I know you're a father, and I would like to say congratulations, man, on parenthood and being a great Black father. So, I always salute to that. I always see you always checking in on your family, being a good family man and all that. So salute to you on that, man.
Appreciate it.
Is there any words you would like to leave us with? Any wisdom you want to leave the youth with?
Yeah, I would say everybody's path is different. And you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean I'm not saying give up on your goals. Always keep your dreams, but just know that like your path to get to X might be completely different than somebody else's path. So that don't mean you won't get there. It just means it might look completely different. So within that, you just gotta be comfortable in a sense. Like you gotta be comfortable knowing what you want to do and go with the punches and know that you see a vision even if no one else sees a vision. You gotta believe in it more than anybody else.
Hey, when I say y'all he in his bag, man, he make me want to go hoop right now. No, that's real talk, man. That's real talk. I appreciate that, man. I always try to give my wisdom back. Any experience that I got, I always try to give it back and help, the youth as much as I can. So I appreciate what you just said and coming on the show and just giving us all these gems, man. But yeah, we love having you, man. You know, don't let this be the last time you come back on the show. Whenever you want to, come back and talk some shit with me.
Let me know, man. Let me know.
Can't wait for you to get back on the court, my guy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. But everybody, that's another episode.
Green bean. She said, why your hair Puerto Rican, but you all black? I must in the kingdom. Cause I'm all that shit. If I'm not the GOAT, then what you call that? I'm in the field with diamonds on with my ball cap. How I got all the chicken. But you know if I'm around, fade niggas on the block. Like I turn around, bullets running from the truck. That's the thunder sound. He run from what? This 100 round ran up some bucks in Milwaukee like 100,000. I know this ain't no competition if we talking money now. I hit and call back, yeah, I'm at the funny now. High jeans in Springfield. Like that one clown, Uncle poured up a cup and didn't measure it. Shit, you only get one life, you better treasure it. The game starts up, yeah, cause I don't never miss a nigga throwing salt. Shit, the bullet like some pepper, bitch. Fuck, whew, hold on, I'm about to go back in. I catch my breath real quick. Man. Nigga, I'm on a climb like I took a trip to Everest. If I step on a nigga neck, I might sever it. Big body, yeah, they say I resemble Boley. I'm in the bay having functions on a trolley. My Mexican plug put the work into Molly's. I'm in the field like I'm playing for Lombardi. I'm in Milan, shit, I might go shot. I know I'm buff, but I still lift these cardies. If my white girl heard a verse and told me that I'm gnarly. Money's great, yeah, hit the gas and it's I-8. I done went out with a model on a blind date. Say big, yeah, I'm tryna have fun with that. I got a six pack, hold on, wait, I got a six pack, bitch. Why am I get a stomach tap? It's like 6 hoes I know in the club, so I gotta move tech. Name Charlie got clips, no battle rap. Somebody called Meg, man. I'm tryna settle that. Baby calling, she wanna use me like a shake weight. We at Mastro's casual, this just a play date. Him and Sky Frost, he stayed with a tech. I'm a nerd, I add bullets to the decks. Chrome hearts, yeah, for these bullets in his chest. It's been a year straight, 50K a check. I had a 3 in the base, shit, I'm Steph. I had an ace in Vegas playing with the ball. Man, I was bored at the crib, I ain't wanna rap. Yeah, hold on, fuck.
Can throw out all the blues and hit